listen to me. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the real.
So I'm back to talk about week 3. Thank you so much for coming and watching week 1 and week 2. I am telling you guys, for those who are new, about my journey on Tirzepatide, on Mounjaro, so that I can reverse the prediabetes is now turned into diabetes at the 6.5 A1C. So we're trying to reverse it and get the lowest A1C as possible to get me in a non-diabetic state. I am also trying to reverse a mild fatty liver that came up on a liver scan. So all of this is a journey, not necessarily the prescription is not for the liver, but it is a part of my journey to see whether or not that is the new lifestyle and taking Mounjaro is going to make a difference on the next liver scan. So thank you so much for stopping by, and things that I want to talk about that are different or that I did experience on Mounjaro 2.5 milligram during week 3. I would say that the weight loss was really going happening and moving really well week 1 and week 2. Weight loss is pretty much like about the same that I was seeing since I started this weight loss journey in April on week 3. So in week 3, I saw 0.6, 0.5 weight loss happening per day, which is really great because anything half a pound, a whole pound is always good, especially when we're trying to reverse type 2 diabetes and we're trying to reverse the mild fatty liver. So any type of weight loss, anything that I could do to get the weight off, that's the journey that I'm on. So I'm not complaining at any time. I did find that electrolytes, I did liquid IV last week, and this is really helpful throughout the day also. So I find that making sure that I get the electrolytes in addition to drinking water. Of course, most of you know by now that I have adjusted 2024 to just being water by the majority. In the month of August, I had basil lemonade twice in the month of August, 16 ounces at the beginning, first week in August, along with just drinking water. And then the last week of August, I had another 16 ounce of the blueberry basil lemonade. And that was because I had on the go and did a salad and go order. Also, I had 1 Olipop. So that's it. So that can oftentimes is the majority of the calories that we can take in throughout the month. So I felt like just that's an easy cutback. When we say, well, how can I take off, just get some weight loss going, stop drinking, drink tea. Some people even drink soda. I cut soda, making soda a habit. I probably cut that maybe 6 to 8 years ago. So soda is always an on occasion type deal, and that was something that I did a transformation of that, because grabbing a Coke for mood adjustment and Diet Coke for mood adjustment, that had become a thing. So I had to just really cut that back. So that was an easy kick. I mean, that was a hard kick, but I did that over 6 years ago. So bringing that as a part of my goal for 2024, I knew that wasn't going to be a struggle. But water, if I could tell you anything about sugar, is inflammation. Inflammation is weight gain. So if anything, you want to see a real change, make water your go-to. Water for your breakfast, water at lunch. I guess I should say how I do it, right? So that way you could just say, okay, I like that method and I'll do that. When I wake up in the morning, there's water before going. Once I go to the bathroom, then I'm gonna go, because I have enough water, so there's no constipation on Tirzepatide. When you are drinking enough liquids and water and electrolytes and all that, you're not going to have constipation, right? So drinking before, and then going other times it's really important to drink before you take a bath. When you come out of the shower, you want to drink water. When you're about to have a snack, you want to drink water before you're. I kind of do before and after. Sometimes I do during, but I don't really like to have water during the workout. But before and after the workout, you want to drink water. Before going to bed, you want to drink water. With each one of your meals, you want to drink water. And then it's no brainer how you're able to get the required amount of water that fits for your body type in your system each day. again, you'll work with your dietitian and your provider on what works best for your body type. I am still seeing weight loss, so I think that drinking water and not drinking juices is a huge part of that. Something else that I do is, I told you guys before, is berberine. Berberine was working for me before tirzepatide, but it just was not something that I was taking consistently, so it didn't lower my A1C as I was so hoping when I was pre-diabetic and trying to stay there. That didn't work. So I wasn't consistent enough, and still to this day, I don't take berberine every day. I will take berberine 2 to 3 times a week. It makes a big difference for me when it comes to energy, when it comes to making sure that I'm not constipated, and all those other, stomach cramps and things that people experience on tirzepatide. Speaking of pain, this week I did feel the back pain. I did have the headache when going out if I go outside, if I'm going in the sun for any particular reason and I'm having to do that for longer than 3 or 4 minutes, then I did feel those headaches that you guys were talking about. So making sure that I have my sunglasses, that was really huge for me. Niacin along with berberine berberine is a daily. This brand, by the way, of berberine is Nutriflare. This one is Central Market. Bet you can guess what state I'm in. This is a Central Market niacin, and that's really, really important for daily while on tirzepatide, to see progress and to see the energy that you want. And just to feel better, because diabetes just doesn't feel good, and you're going to feel a lot of nausea and nerve pain and things like that. And these are just ways that I try to make sure, and exhausted, and these are ways that I try to make sure that I don't feel those things. And hopefully when we get to the 90 days to check A1C again at the doctor, then hopefully we'll see that it lowered with all the effort that I'm putting in, along with being on Mounjaro. D3, and that's been important for me. So making sure that I get in some D3 daily, that's very helpful. And making sure that I go to bed in enough time to get enough rest. Getting our sleep in is important. Get workouts in, getting the walks in as often as possible, going outside for the walk. But if not, you still have to get those steps in, getting the workouts in, trying the workout challenges, still up to doing that. Again, you can join the small group that I have on Facebook group, Eat Right, Exercise, and Focus. You can join Exercise, Eat Right, and Focus on Facebook groups, okay? And I put all kind of different things in there and different challenges just for motivation. Doing a 5-day, 3-day, 7-day challenge, make sure that you have some kind of movement going every day. It just makes a big difference on this journey. I still am, I would say, officially at 11 pounds off on tirzepatide, and this is week 3. So 11 pounds off on tirzepatide. Tomorrow's will be week 4, and tomorrow is injection day. So I will say, like everyone else, to make sure maybe that you have 2 days off after injection day, because yes, that fatigue is real. Week 3, I think I felt fatigue every day. So making sure that you get a little assistance with your D3, berberine, and niacin will make a big difference in order to be able to just move around and get the things done that you need to get done. Week 3, that's my update. Tomorrow is what they call jab day. Food noise, I did want to touch on food noise. Food noise is probably going to kick in like day 5. Day 6 and day 7. So planning out your healthy meals for those days, make sure that you do that. Make sure that that's a really big deal, so that when that food noise hits, you're not gaining weight by going back into bad habits, and you're still eating healthy in a calorie deficit. At least 100 protein every day, at least 33 grams of fiber every day, 113 grams of protein every day, and calorie deficit for your body type. Thanks everybody for stopping by again. I am D Shields, what D says.